Uh, okay, in my part of the project, we create the classes person, student, professor, and TA. These classes are part of the system core structure and apply object-oriented concepts like inheritance and polymorphism. Can you move for the person class, please? Thank you. So the person is the base class. It represents any person in the system, storing general attributes like the name, age, other class inheriting from each to reuse these main features. Please move to the student class. The student, yeah, thank you. So the student extends person and adds details specific to students, such as IG, participation hours. This class helps identify and manage students in the system. Okay, so professor. So in the professor also extends person, but adds attributes related to professors such as subject they teach. It allows the system to treat professors differently from students. Now the TA class. Thank you. So for TA or teaching assistants, represent someone who is both a student or a teaching helper. It combines features of students and professors, showing how inheritance can create more specialized classes. So these four classes build the foundation of the system and demonstrate how inheritance help organize and reuse the code. They support the other classes in the project, which my teammates will now present.
Okay, thank you so much, Carlos. So,
Thanks.
hi teacher, this is Alejandra, and well, I'm gonna explain like in more detail our classes that we create. So basically here, at the beginning, we have the interface that is participate hours, and these, as we know, we can implement like a method with a structure within an interface. So we only have like defined the get participating hours method, and here as parameter we have the course hours. Then we have the person, as my classmate just said. Basically, is the base of everything. So we're going to be implementing this abstract class in the other classes like professor, student, and TA. Um, Here we have the variables like as it is name, role, subject, and here we have the constructor that is public person, a string name, a string role, a string subject, and here, well, we have yeah, like the names that we're going to add in the future. And here we have two string methods that we are going to use in main when we are going to display like everything in the output. And here we just add like some getters and setters for each of the field variables. There's going to be get name, get role, set role, get subject, and so on. This is person.java. Here as well, we are implementing the interface, participate hours, and yeah, that's it here. Then we have the professor.java that is going to be an extension. This class extends the abstract class person and implements as well the interface participate hours. Then we're going to have here the constructor from the person of subclass that we are going like to inherit, yeah. And we're going to implement as well the super as we have already here the constructor. So just we're going to call them, and by default we're going to have here the role as like we're going to define it already because it's going to be professor. Here we are going to override the method get participating hours from the participate hours interface. So here, as we know, professor only is going to attend to lecture hours. So is if the course hours is going to be like greater than 4, then the lab hours is going to be 2 hours, and else is going to be 1 hour. So basically, it's going to return the course hours minus the lab hours that is here. And then we have student Java that is going to extend as well the abstract class person and implement interface participate hours. And we have here as well the constructor. We have already like the super, and here by default we're going to have the role student. And finally, we are going to override the method get participating hours as well, because the student is going to attend all hours in this course, so it's going to be like just course hours. And then finally, we're going to have ta.java that is going to extend as well the abstract class person and implement the interface. And here, well, we have the constructor as well. Their role is going to be TA, and we're going to override the method get participating hours from the interface. And here, basically, is going to be like the same thing. If course hours is going to be greater than 4, then we're going to have only 2 hours of lab. Otherwise, it's going to be only 1 hour. And yeah, that's it. In the other side, we're going to have main. That is basically when we develop all of our app. And we have here like the records that we need to show like as an output. Of course, we need to avoid duplication. And yeah, my classmate Sebastian is going to explain more in detail this part.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my name is Sebastian. Yeah, basically in the main app, first I create a, a two-dimensional array to have all the records, and also I create some some arrays to store the person, the total hours, and yeah, and declare account, and I initialize it from 0. Well, then it starts the main for loop. So this is gonna go through all the two-dimensional array, and basically is gonna assign the role with the first string. So the role is gonna be I in 0. So that's gonna be student, professor, TA. The name, well, the name of each person, the string, the subject, and the course hours. Basically, we're just assigning to have more reliability in the code to make it easier. Then, well, depends. Basically, I create a new person based on the string. So if role that equals professor or TA or student, is gonna create a new professor, student, or TA. It depends on the string of the first of the role, basically. And then I calculate here. I use the interface to calculate each hours. So it depends on which class we are, is gonna calculate everything, as my partner explained it before. I just assign it to use the interface. Then this is just the next code is just for make sure that the person like already exists, and if the person already exists, is gonna accumulate the hours. So basically, I just create in the two-dimensional array. I create a lot of records, and if is the same name, is gonna add hours. It's not gonna make a new person. And yeah, in the final for loop is just printing the output. I don't know. You can print the output, please.
Yep. Of course, and the output is going to be this one right here.
Yeah, so basically it's gonna eliminate any duplicates in the two-dimensional array, and it's gonna add the hours to each student, professor, or TA. Yeah, and that's basically main Java.
Yep. And yes, teacher, this is all of our project. We implement as well the abstract classes, the inheritance, the interfaces, polymorphism here as well. And yeah, that will be everything. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.